Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back again today. My name is Efziba. If you are new here, thank you for joining, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for coming back again. I appreciate your loyalty, and I do not ever take it for granted. Like, I mean it. I don't take it for granted. Thank you for coming back to watch my videos and trusting my content. So today, guys, is going to be about relationship, dating. I actually feel that it is necessary for me to throw some truth out there. You know, there are so many things people don't know, and you don't want to assume they know. You understand me? Basically, you know guys by now that I am your plug for everything marriage and motherhood and lifestyle, everything you can think of, all those good stuffs in life. So let's just dive into it without wasting much time. Meanwhile, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please hit that red button. Don't forget to click the red button, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you will always be the first person to get my videos whenever they are out. And please, subscription is free. It is totally free. You don't have to pay for it. All you just need to do is click that red button. That is it, and you're part of this beautiful family. Yeah, guys, so let's dive into it already. I understand the times we are. I understand the season that we are at the moment. You know, everybody's getting married. People are getting into a relationship. They're not wasting any time. And you're just there feeling, what is wrong with me? Why am I not in the relationship? And because of all this pressure, societal pressure, especially because of the presence of social media these days, even from your family members, your aunts, your mom, all those things, you feel that it's better you get into one. At least it's going to remove that stigma of you don't have a boyfriend, or you don't have a fiance, or you're not married at so age, and just feel, oh, let me just, you know, get into one, let me be attached to somebody. So I'm going to say that do not be in a hurry to get into a relationship. And even if you get into a relationship, do not be in a hurry to take it to the next level. I know there are so many expectations from people, from wherever, and you just feel once you're in a relationship with this guy and it's about a year, so you feel that, oh, I've been in a relationship with you for 2 years and you're not yet proposing. What is going on? Why have you not proposed marriage to me? Do not be in a hurry to take it to the next level. This is not to say that you should not, you know, look out for seriousness in your relationship, but when you notice that the guy is not serious, is not forthcoming, is not talking about marriage, babe, pack your load and move on. Move on to the next available human being. Yeah, guys, but seriously, if you feel that you are not seeing the green sign, you are not enjoying that relationship, you don't see that relationship progressing, please, there is no problem, there is no sin, there is no body that will arrest you if you quit that relationship. So just stop and move to the next level. Especially if you are the type that you don't like to, you know, spend so much time in a relationship, or you don't like to waste time, or you feel that age is not your side. Actually, I'm going to address this because there's nothing like age is not on your side. There is no manual or there's no book that says that you cannot get married when you want. You get me? So that one is the topic for another time. But presently, we're talking about why you should not be in a hurry to take the relationship to the next level. The thing is, by the time the guy says that you are desperate, especially for a lady now, by the time the guy notices that you are desperate, you really want to get married, if it's the type that really wants to, you know, waste your emotions and does not care about you, it definitely will, you know, play the game with you, because it has become a game. It's no longer something serious. So it will play the game with you, and you want to go to the altar, right? Of course, it will take you to the altar, get married to you, but the truth is you will be in that marriage and you will not enjoy it. You will just keep asking yourself, why did I do this? I should have waited. I should have, you know, given myself some more time. Maybe I could have found somebody better. You understand? So those ideas will just keep coming into your head, and you feel, if I had waited, it would have been better. So basically, guys, do not be in a hurry to take the relationship to the next level. It is very important that you do your research before you commit yourself into marriage. And the research will include, what does this guy do? Don't just rely on words of mouth. See, I can tell you that I do this, I do that, but it may just be a lie. As far as you say that I have money, you will believe me. But by the time you get into that relationship and you find out that all those things they claim to be doing are just lies. They don't even exist. Then you start getting disappointed. You want to research about his work. What does he do? If possible, know his workplace. You want to carry out your research about people in his circle. What kind of friend does he have? What is his family member like? Before you take the relationship to the next level of marriage, do your research. Like ask questions, find out about him, go to his social media pages, look through, see the kind of content he likes, the kind of content he posts, the kind of people you follow. All those things will give you ideas. It will give you, heads up. It will give you hints on who exactly is staying. From there, you can decide, okay, I want to, make progress with this person, basically. Then, next to it, or something that is similar to it, is this. You don't want to put idea in his head. You don't want to start sending in pictures of your friends that got proposed to in Dubai, or some of your friends that every Friday night they go out with their boyfriend or their fiancé and they go to restaurants, beautiful places. You don't just want to put idea in his head. You don't want to, make him feel you are under pressure. You don't want to make him feel that you are nothing but everything in your head is just about marriage. You don't want to give him that kind of impression. You want to play matured. You want to play like you know what you are doing. It's not actually playing, but you want to, give him you want to make him know that you know what you want and you know what you are doing. So sending him, I'm not saying that it's not okay to send him pictures of things you like or what you want or your fantasies or your desires or aspiration. It is okay. But once you send it once, twice, by the time you start making it a consistent thing, or you start making it frequent, then you start getting another vibe, you start getting another impression of what you may not be portraying. Do you understand me? So don't put idea in his head and start sending him pictures of wedding rings, diamond rings. It's okay if he buys you diamond, but don't just put idea. Like, you're in a relationship with this guy, take your time, absorb the moment that you guys are spending together. Don't put yourself under the pressure of within a year of being in a relationship with him, you want to get married to him. No, it is not right. It is not a good thing. Let him be the one, taking the first foot forward. Sometimes the guy may not be sensitive enough to know that it is time to do this. But really, if it's a guy that really loves you and wants you, it won't even waste time in taking you to experience and, getting married to you. You understand? But if it's not forthcoming, don't push it. Do not push it. So don't put idea in his head. Don't push him to the level that he starts, being fake or being unrealistic or being untruthful towards you. Yeah, that's it. That's the second mistake you must never make. The third mistake you must never make in a relationship is this. Nothing determines whether you should be with the person you are or not. Am I even putting this right? I don't think so. But I think I should just say that don't feel or don't ever think that a particular thing or a particular tag you have placed on yourself is the reason why this is not happening to you in relationship. Okay, for example, so that you understand better, don't think that because you are slim, that is the reason why your relationship is not, making progress. Don't think that because you are fat is the reason why your relationship is not making progress. Don't feel that it is because you don't have the right or the quote and unquote figure 8 is the reason why your relationship is not making progress. Don't ever put yourself in that phase where you start blaming yourself, you start, drowning yourself in self-pity, you start putting yourself in a place where you don't even have the confidence, you don't even have the the self-worth to make the guy feel he's getting married to somebody that is priceless. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation where it keeps asking itself, why have I gotten myself into this relationship? You don't even have the confidence, you don't have the self-worth. So how do you expect that person or your partner to respect you? Of course, you can't blame your partner if he does not respect you or if she does not respect you, if you don't have the self-respect that you should have given to yourself in the first place. And that will lead me to my next point. Do not put yourself under unnecessary pressure in relationship. Don't say that because I've been in a relationship with this guy for 2 years, age is not on my side. I got into a relationship at 28 and I'm going to be 30 in 2 years. I want to get married before 30. It is okay, it is fine. There is no big deal in getting married before 30. But if it is not happening, don't feel bad. Don't feel that age is not on your side. Like people have just made it very complicated. They've made it very difficult, and they just feel once you are 30, like it's like 30 is the mark for defining whether you have made progress in life. If you actually get married before 30, you feel, oh, you have made it in life. Really, like seriously, guys, let's talk about it. If you got married before the age of 30, but you're in that marriage and you're not enjoying it, compared to if you got married at 31, 32, but you're in a relationship or you're in marriage with the best man in the world. You're in a relationship with a man that gives you all the joy, all the happiness, peace of mind. A guy that puts you first, a guy that loves you much more than he loves himself. Which would you prefer? Yeah, so don't ever tell yourself age is not on my side. This is not to say that if you see somebody serious, even at the age of 21, is ready to get married to you, take care of you, make you happy, give you peace. It's not to say that you should not, up on the train and go with that person. But if you don't find that person until you are 32, it is not a big deal. When you are waiting for the right guy, develop yourself. Be the best version of yourself as a person. Develop yourself career-wise. Work hard. Like, make yourself in that position where you can be, financially independent. You can love you have loved yourself to that point that you are not getting in a relationship for Pete's sake, or for the sake of, I don't want people to say this. So basically, do not, wear that mentality of age is not on my side. Another relationship mistake people make is they already have an idea, or they already have this notion, this belief that marriage is like the hallmark of everything. Once I am married and I start having children, I am fulfilled in life. Guy, like, this thing is a life from the pits of hell. Marriage is just one of those things. Marriage is like you got admission into the university. The difference is just that it is a lifelong process. Unlike getting admission into university and you know that after 4, 5, 6, 7 years you are graduating. But this one is a lifelong process. But the truth is, it is just one of those things. It is just a phase of life. It is just part of life. After marriage, you are, you continue with life as usual. Marriage is not anything extraordinary. It is not. So don't ever feel you are waiting to get married before you do this. Don't ever, put yourself in that shackle. So you want to, work on yourself. You want to develop yourself. You want to be better at what you do. If you have goals and aspirations, don't wait until marriage before you fulfill it. If you're a young lady and you have a good job and you feel that, oh, you can start, investing in businesses, you want to invest in land properties, or you want to, whatever you want to do as an individual, please do not stop yourself from doing it, because it is very common. It is a common knowledge, especially in Nigeria, in this part of the world, that if you're a single lady, you have a car, you have a house, you have a fulfilled job, you are just good for yourself, then no man will marry you. I don't know, it may be true, because I don't have experience in this area. It may be true, but I feel that it is based on you as a person, your personality. Are you, with all the things you've had, you've acquired, are you humble enough to be submissive to a guy? Because the question now comes in when the guy you are, meeting, or the guy that is proposed to marry to you is not as financially buoyant as you are. Then the question now comes down to, can I be submissive to somebody that is not financially buoyant as I am? And I think that is a topic for another day that I will talk about. Like, I feel that people need to know that it is not dangerous to propose to a successful lady. Like, guys need to know that. I'm going to really, maybe I should invite my husband to even discuss that. You don't have to feel timid If you don't have the money, if you don't have the capacity to propose to a lady who seems to be financially successful already. But that's the topic for another day. So back to what I was saying. So you should not feel like, you should not hold yourself back from doing the good stuff you want to do because you feel or you believe that, oh, if I am too good, like if I am too good to be true, then I may not get somebody to marry me. Yeah, that's just it. Like, take that idea away from your head. Just take it away. Just delete it, erase it. One mistake people make is people feel that there's a particular yardstick to marriage. They feel if he has not done this, like most times we use what we see in movies, and these days of social media, what we see on Instagram, we use it as a way to define what we want in our marriages. The truth is, you can't see anybody on social media portraying the terrible things that happen in their home. They won't talk about it, except they are, ending the marriage, or they are divorced, or something has already happened to the marriage. That is when you now see them come out to talk about, oh, he has been this to me, she has been that to me, it has been a terrible time all the years, I've just been enjoying the relationship, But before all these truths come out, you see them all mushy, all loving on social media. Nobody comes out to tell you that this is what is happening in my home. This is what I deal with. This is what I, manage in my home. So don't fall victim. Don't be a prey to that general knowledge of, if you have not done what this person is doing, then we cannot get married. Or you feel this is the type of marriage I want, this is the type of wedding I want, and if you're not ready to give it to me, we are not going to get married to each other. Guys, I think I have plans to, talk to you about these things. Especially for me, if I'm to think about my wedding day, I should not be in my husband's house by now. Yeah, but it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. Like, you have to look beyond the surface. You have to look beyond the periphery. You have to look deeper. What does this person have to offer? What does this person have? Like, what are his strengths? Does his strengths outweigh its weaknesses? You get? So those are the things. You must look beyond the surface. It is very, very important in relationship. Before you commit yourself into marriage, you must define relationship boundaries. If you're in a relationship with somebody, like I am talking now based on my belief, based on my faith in Christ. So if I am in a relationship with somebody, my boundary is I cannot have sex with you if you have not paid my bride price. That is just me, personally, as a person. So you must know the things that you want in a relationship. Define your boundaries. If it is that you cannot visit my house until we have done our introduction and know that we are getting married to each other, that is your boundary. You must define it and you must stick to it. Like, you cannot expect yourself to be in a relationship with somebody and you are already behaving like married people. So when you get married, what is going to be the difference? Like, what is that thing you are now looking forward to in marriage? You understand? So you must define the boundaries. What are the things that is, within the scope of a relationship? In relationship, these are the things that I will never tolerate. In relationship, these are the things I will never take. So you must, have a defined boundary for your relationship. Even within the relationship, for the two of you, you must also define boundaries for external people, like your friends, your families, in relationship, so that once you are married to each other, they will respect that boundary in your relationship. In your relationship, you may decide, okay, this is the limit to which our friends can interfere in the relationship. So once you are married, they will not come back to tell you this and that, and you now feel insulted. It is because of the foundation you have laid in your relationship. That is why they can easily, penetrate into your marriage and they do not respect the marriage. So you must always define boundaries in your relationship. Another mistake I feel people make is in relationship, they do not guard their personal space. You must learn to guard your personal space in relationships. You cannot meet a guy today, he asks you out today, and the next thing you want to do is you want to bring him to your house. It's too early. It is too early. Especially if you've not known the person before, or the person has not been your friend, has not been your colleague. If he's total strangers, you guys just, met, and after some time he came to propose, and you want to, keep most of your meetings outside of your home. Get to know the person. Get to have an idea of who this person is before you bring the person to your own house. Because the moment you start bringing the person to your house, then you just have to understand and know that you have started letting your guards down. You've already seen that person as a part of you, somebody you can trust to actually bring. Depends on what on the way you see it though. But for me, I feel that you should, keep your personal space private initially in that relationship. Then once you are, convinced and sure that this person is ready to get married to me, or we are getting married, then you can, bring the person into your own home. It may not be applicable to you, but I feel like it's something that works. And finally, another mistake people make is people get so carried away in relationships that they forget to pray about it. It is a different thing to say that, okay, a guy has come to ask you out and you want to pray about the relationship. Now, after you've given the guy the response as a yes, what are you doing about it? Are you still praying about you guys? Are you still praying about your relationship? It's a different thing for a guy to ask you out and you say yes, and somewhere along the relationship you just, see, or you get to know that there's something about this person that you don't know before you said yes, and now it has revealed itself, and you can still, stop or cut off the relationship. Now, and that is where it's prayer comes into place. That is where it is very important that you pray. That is why it is very important that you pray about this relationship, even while you are in it. You may be in a relationship with somebody and you don't know that the person already has family somewhere. You don't know that the person already has another person or another girl. You may be in a relationship with a guy and you don't know that the guy already has another girl he's getting married to very soon, and you come back with the story of it broke my heart. But if you are prayed about it and you're a man of the spirit, you will know, you will have an idea that, oh, there's something about this person that is not clear, and you want to pray further for clarity. You want to pray further for enlightenment. Then you get to start seeing the signs. You start seeing the evidence of insincerity. And you don't know, God is a very wonderful person. He's a very wonderful God. And somewhere along the line, something will just happen, and you get to, see clearly reasons why there are doubts, reasons why things seems not to be working as expected. So it is very, very important that you pray about the relationship. Praying about relationship will actually help you to see what may be hidden. And guys, before I round up, I also want to mention that do not base your relationship on what you think is right, because most times what we feel is right is actually not right. You want to tell yourself, okay, sometimes for me personally, before I got married or before I got into a relationship, I had my criteria my criteria for getting into relationships, some of which include I cannot marry my age mate, I cannot marry you if you are not working already, I cannot marry you if you don't have a car, I cannot marry you if you are not tall, I cannot marry you if you are not fair in complexion, I cannot marry you as a guy if you don't have bum bum. So lame, right? I cannot marry you as a guy if you are not Jim split cocoa person, you are not fire branded Kardashian and all those things. I cannot marry you as a guy if you don't know how to dress. Just imagine in your head when you see somebody like, should I even say this? Anyways, let me say it. When you see a guy like Morris Chestnut, what comes to your mind? Yeah. So you know how to dress, you know how to package yourself as a guy, wear the right shirt, on the right trouser, with the right footwear. You are just plain and Yeah, I had all those kind of ideas in my head. Like I had my image, my picture of the ideal man I want to get married to. But here we are today. We give glory to God for what He has done. So you must, understand that not everything you feel is right is actually right. There are some other important things that you must focus on. There are some other important things that must be your goal in marriage. It's not just about the person being firebrand, spekoko, jim, kabashin, and all those things. But does the person know what the Word of God says? Does the person know who he is in Christ? Does he have that reality? Does he have that knowledge of what he has possessed as a believer? So it is beyond the surface. It is beyond what you can see. It is deeper than that. So yeah, guys, let me just round off. I hope you have, or round up. That's it for today. I hope you have learned one or two things. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What other mistakes do you feel that people make in relationship? What are the mistakes you have made in relationship that you feel that people need to learn from? Drop them in the comment section below. Let's engage this content, please. If you think that this video is beneficial to you, like button, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of discussions like this, please hit the red subscribe button so that you can, be aware of anytime I post out content related to topics like this. Yeah, guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my rants, because I don't know whether my thoughts are well gathered. So I just feel that this is something I should come and put out there for people to know. If you feel this video is beneficial to you and you know other people that needs to hear stuff like this, please share with them. Be generous with what you have received. Freely have I received, freely am I giving it out. Yeah, guys, so that's it. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. Bye.